Welcome, everybody, to your least favorite podcast. This is Mark, and I am here with all of my friends.
Steven.
Nick.
Jake.
And this is the show where we talk about whatever the hell's on our minds. So, how's it going, everybody?
Good, you took a little long that time. I was going to have to come slap you.
Oof. How hard you gonna slap me?
Just hard enough.
Real hard?
Just hard enough.
Where at?
That'll be
Right
in
where
the
you
moment
want
decision.
it to be.
And in the moment, you just kind of gonna leave me hanging there. Sexual tension's building up in this podcast, everyone.
No, I don't think it is.
Well, that's because you won't turn your camera on so I can see your face.
Tell someone who
That would-
cares.
That would overdo the sexual tension if I could.
I do it for your
Sure.
benefit. I purposely don't turn it on. It's too dangerous.
Podcast would then not be posted on Spotify anymore and be posted on browsers.
That's where
Oh,
we're
you,
live streaming at. If
Yeah,
you
do
guys
a real
wanna
more
check it out.
specific.
Which
I thought you-
category would it fall into, though? That's the question.
Is
You
that an
seen-
actual thing?
What?
Like porn podcast?
I don't know.
Like people just listen to like there's no video or nothing, just people get off to listening.
I mean, there's erotica, so I would assume.
This is immediately not going where I thought it would.
It's going exactly where I
But it's
thought
fine.
it would.
It's going where it needs to, though.
Not the
Okay.
podcast you want it to be, but the podcast you need it to be.
Yeah.
Podcast you deserve.
You can't control it. It just does what it wants. Dude, we've been watching all these Hoarders episodes. It is riveting television. And they said that they just got renewed for another season, like last week. I'm pretty stoked.
That shit gives me anxiety.
Dude,
can't
it's
deal with
so fascinating.
Mm-mm. It's disgusting, is what it is.
You don't want to go be a professional cleaner?
No, absolutely not, dude. I can't even imagine just the smell that's in there.
It's terrible.
I mean, once you smelled one bad house, you probably smelled them all. You just do all your interviews in a hazmat suit. Walk in, crack the tops off a couple Febrezes, and just chuck them in. It's like
I just have to
aerate the
have
place.
like one of those auto sprayers, just like a couple of them strapped to my shoulders, just alternating
right up your nose, right up your nose.
just like a lint, a dryer sheet, like up in your nose.
Yeah,
Mhm.
got to get up in there. I just burn my. That way I can't smell anything except fucking pine trees and a hint of cat shit.
The other show that gives me a lot of anxiety is it's like Worst Cooks in America. You ever seen that show?
No,
but
but that sounds scary.
We've seen something like that because there was a lady that came up on one of our true crime things, and she had won something like that, and then she like killed someone. So she had got a bunch of media attention, and then that happened. But she was on that show or something like it.
Yeah, she won it, and then she ended up killing someone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as you do.
As you do.
Actually, I think
stress.
it was like her kid. Like, didn't she like beat her kid to death?
It
I'm
might
pretty
have
sure
been.
That's what happened.
You watching true crime too, Nick?
No, I just saw something on a YouTube.
I was
video.
there. No, I watched the cooking show, and I heard.
Oh, and her husband like heard it and didn't go to see what it was,
That
and
does
then tried
sound
to
right.
like cover it up. Yeah, crazy.
I mean, we were talking about that this weekend where we heard all that banging. We're like, I'm not going to go check it out.
Dude,
Yeah.
when he's listening to that, I just heard this like hammering sound, and I was thinking of this one story, and they was talking about how this dude had got like trapped in a closet, and he was just like banging on the walls and the pipes trying to get attention, and everybody's like, "That's just construction work," and he just died in there. And we're like, "Well, this is what happens." We heard the banging, and
Tom
it
Cruise in
stopped.
there with him.
That's why he's banging on the wall. Get me the hell out of here, man.
And then I pulled out my gun.
I pulled out my gun.
South Park is great.
I ain't seen the newest one.
You will.
When I was on a school trip in high school, we heard some people banging in the room below us in a motel, and we decided to call their room, like, while they were going at it.
Kind of a dick move.
Wow, you're that guy, huh?
Hawk Blocker 9000, huh?
Dude, it escalated too, because like afterwards, like the girl was like freaking out. Apparently, she was like underage, and like they weren't supposed to be there, and like alcohol or something was involved.
Just let it happen. It'll be okay.
It was crazy.
It's just one of those mind your own business situation.
Or wait, we don't promote rape here on your least favorite podcast, okay?
No.
Not promoting
You're off the show.
molestation or rape.
Like, to be fair, we stopped it with that phone call. Like, they didn't get back to it.
I mean, it still comes up to the like when it's like it was that old show. What was the one where they would like do something very uncomfortable in public and just see how people react? It was really popular for a while, but then afterwards they'd come out and be like, "You're on TV," and they'd be like, "Oh, thank God," because no, it's kind of like that, but they would be like parents fighting with their kid, and then they'd have the parents like leave, and the kid would just be sitting there crying, and somebody'd come up and comfort them, and they just see what people would do.
Or they're being like super racist to the server or something like that, or like.
Oh yeah, I think I remember what you're talking about.
What was that? His last name was like Quinones or something. He had some weird name.
Yeah.
He'd always come out and be like, "I'm blah 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 blah." With he's like a Dateline
why
NBC
did you
moment.
Why did you just ignore this situation? I don't want to get involved. That dude looks scary. Everybody's talking nowadays.
That's why. Okay.
I mean, that's what usually it comes down to. But like, it ain't my thing.
It wasn't doing it to me, so whatever.
They're handling their business. I don't know.
You read things on Reddit all the time about people getting, or like watch videos of people like stopping a robbery at a gas station or something like that. And like as common as you see it on Reddit, that shit's never happened to me.
I mean, I'd be down for like if someone was running by and they'd robbed a place. I'd be like the guy that would trip them, But like getting into like a head-on confrontation when I got no police chasing them down, I don't know about that. I want to end up shot. A lot of people just shoot you and keep running.
Makes you wonder what you would actually do.
You never know.
What I actually would do is just watch them run by.
I could like help them out.
Nope.
He's the guy.
Yeah, you're gonna assist the bad guy.
Trip the cop that's chasing after him.
They're coming up. What's my cut? What's my cut?
Yo, toss me 100. Toss me 100. He went that way, guys. Sorry. I don't know.
Gotta seize them lucrative moments.
Hey, we need Counter-Strike skins out here, so they're not gonna pay for themselves.
That's
Okay?
Nick's life. Give me money for my Steam.
Yeah.
We already discussed that. You are exclusively paid in Counter-Strike skins.
Well, when does that start?
You let me
I haven't got
know.
anything yet.
We'll get there. But I mean, we'll see after a few years of this, and then
A few years.
you see like, oh man, could I get something besides Counter-Strike skins? Like,
I mean, you could turn those into probably more than what you'd get paid to do it anyway, to be honest. So.
how do you like convert that though? You go from like
They
Counter-Strike
have actual
skin.
sites that you can sell them for actual money. So
Oh, okay. I don't know if you had to like put it into your Steam wallet and then get it out of that somehow.
no, you like do something with Steam from like a third-party website, and it'll send you like actual money.
So is the skin like not on your account, or?
Well, when you
Like
buy
you just
it, you'll
transfer
basically
it.
it'll trade to your account, and you accept it, and the money will go to them.
So like you could use a skin for a while, and then just sell it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or you could buy it cheap, and then it gets really expensive, and then sell it.
It's an investment.
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
I wonder how much like money they're making off skins then.
It's right now is insane. because Counter-Strike 2 is coming out. So it's just like millions of dollars.
I don't get why that would drive up sales for the first game skins.
Because the skins go into the new game.
Yeah.
Oh.
And everybody wants the old skins.
So which
there was one that was just like ridiculous, wasn't it?
Well, see, they make these cases, right? And so once like the operation goes out, it's the last case they make of it. So the more people who's opening them, like the supply keeps going up for them. So they get rarer and rarer. The cases and shit.
Like any other collectible thing.
Yeah. Crazy.
Supply, cut off the supply.
Yo.
Drive up demand.
You can buy cases that have you a chance to open to get a shitty skin, and they're like $100 right now. A case, just to get a chance to open something.
And you have to buy a $2.50 key for it.
Yeah. It's nuts.
That's just excessive.
People doing that shit all the time.
And I'm sure the government's loving it now because they're taxing that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so Steam sells the cases, and then the cases just so happen to contain a rare skin, and that's what people want. So people aren't directly buying the skin.
You can buy the skin directly, yeah.
I mean, that made sense to me. That's the same way like trading cards work. Like once the set goes out, then if there's a chance to get something really valuable in that set, then the pack unopened could be worth more money because of it.
Yeah.
It's just like Magic cards. Same
because you don't know what's in it. So it could, like the original packs, those are a little different for Magic because I think the original packs you could like see into, but they're like $5,000. Or maybe like $1,000 to $5,000, somewhere in there, because there's a chance you get something really good out of it. A small chance. You're probably going to get garbage, but there's a chance.
Investments.
Start treating it like the stock market.
Can you look that up? What's the highest amount skin just bought recently?
$30.
It just happened. I just saw something.
That's what I'm saying. What was it? They get insane. Like it's like actually like why would you do that? But
$40.
Collectors, man. If they want that shit, they'll get it.
$50.
It's nuts. No, it's like in the it might be in the millions for one skin actually.
$25.
What?
Yeah.
You know, I was also seeing Rolexes also going up.
I mean, a Dragon Lore op can go as high as $100,000 right now.
I have one of those. That's crazy. I was watching this video of this guy buying and selling Rolexes. He said it picked up in 2017. And dude, they said they sold those back in the day in like BX, and you could buy them for like $100.
A Karambit Blue Gem, the fucking spinny knife, 2 million plus.
2 million plus, and actually just sold, right?
What Counter-Strike player has $2 million?
Someone actually bought that too recently.
Although it hasn't been sold yet, an owner turned down an offer of 1.2 million euros, which is 1.5 million US dollars at the time.
He turned it down?
Like, why?
That's crazy, dude.
Who's even paying for that?
The chance of opening the same knife from cases is roughly 1 in 371 million.
Yeah, it's like hitting the lottery, or even harder than hitting the lottery. Something like that.
So tell me whenever CSGO 2 comes out, I just need to get on.
Invest in start opening them.
Invest in the cases.
I mean, I won't play the game, but I'll log in and buy some cases.
Hey, dude, yeah, it's nuts.
And then in like 3 years, when everybody wants to like CSGO 2 release skins.
Hey, the last major for Counter-Strike Go is actually coming up May 8th. So you might want to invest in some of that, actually, and just hold it for a couple years.
I mean, that's fine by me. I ain't going to do nothing with it. I'll just buy them and sit on them.
You can buy, like, the sticker capsules and shit.
Yeah, them fucking stickers go for a lot of money, too.
Dude, there's some stickers out there that's like 100, like, well, I wouldn't say that. It's probably like 50,000 for just a sticker you can put on there.
Yeah, I mean, the Dragon Lore is $150,000. There's only 114 souvenir op Dragon Lores in existence.
Yeah.
I just don't get who's buying them.
collectors, bruh.
Yeah, but like, who's got that money?
Who's got money for fucking magic cards? It's the same thing. People who want it, they'll get the
Yeah,
money.
but I bought something for a game that's free to play that costs more than my car.
And
I just don't. I mean, I don't understand. And are there a lot of like millionaires out there just
yeah,
loving it?
Yeah.
I don't know where that market
I mean, why
comes from.
not?
there's millionaires probably love Counter Strike. Yeah, who probably aren't good and still have the skins when they're in silver.
So like putting flames on your car makes it go faster.
I guess, dude.
It makes me
kinda
better.
Like the trust fund kid over there, the 12-year-old who dad's a
I'm in
millionaire.
silver, but I got this $1 million skin, dude. What's up?
I think if I was gonna pay that much for something, it better give me some advantage.
Nope. Gives you nothing but looks, baby.
It's just a in-game aimbot and makes me the best player in the game.
Oh, there's a guy who got like trade banned on his account. He has like over 1 million plus inventory that he can't do anything with, but they're unbanning him soon. And he has like all the like rare shit that was like day one shit. Crazy.
Yeah, I'm about to get into CS:GO now.
So,
That's for sure.
hey, you
Just
can
gonna
get
check it
lucky.
like check it like the stock market.
People do this shit, dude.
You just
And they
like
do,
buying and selling skins and never realize that it's actually a game too. Like,
you
I
can
don't-
do
I don't
trade
know.
ups too and have like a certain percent chance to get a good skin you can sell. People do the trade ups. They buy like a bunch of shitty skins and trade up from there to get a really good one and sell it for a little bit of profit. And just keep doing that over and over.
What's this matchmaking button do? I've never clicked it before.
You should. It's a fun. It's actually probably my favorite game. So. It's the game I've played the most out of all the games I've ever played.
It was a really great game, like 30 years ago.
No, still.
I remember when Half-Life 2 was big, and Counter-Strike, Orange Box. It's good stuff.
Just wait till the major comes around and see how many viewers it gets on Twitch.
Many things find in people that have no viewers. They give me more attention.
Cloud9 used to be one of my favorite teams, but now I just don't like them.
I mean, they just bought their team from Russia.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like North American team.
Was it Gambit?
Yeah, it's like
They
old
were?
Gambit. Which makes me annoyed. I want to see like North American players play. Not.
You said the exact opposite thing in League of Legends.
I did. But
They're
now
just-
I don't care about
Just leaves it there. I did.
I mean, I did.
You
League
right?
is different. League is
Right.
never. We're never winning without them. Okay, this is not possible. We've won a major in North America with North American players. It's
Are we
happening.
good at Are we good at chess? I like chess.
Yeah.
League. We have no chance ever. We won't get close. Ever.
We have the number 3 or number 4 best player in the world.
Yeah, and he's still gonna lose and not probably get anywhere close to being in the World's Finals. Okay.
No,
You're
I'm
talking
talking
about
about chess.
Oh,
Hikaru-
Chess,
going to
baby.
Worlds,
I don't
man.
Hikaru
Chess.
was like 1 game away from being in the World Championships this year. That's actually
It all
going on
doesn't
now.
matter because the bot that corrects your grammar on Google learned how to play chess, and now it's just the best.
dude, have you seen that song that Drake and them had that the AI did for them? Y'all
I
seen
have
that?
no idea what you're talking
I
about.
don't listen to that. Shannon was listening to. Sorry, my wife was listening to this AI podcast or this AI like thing on Spotify. It was like an AI DJ picking songs. I don't know if it was a real person like recorded the lines, but they seemed oddly specific, so it could have also just been an AI. And it just listens to or like knows what you like, and it finds stuff based on that using an AI algorithm. It was kind
When
of
are they gonna make an AI lawyer? When's that gonna happen?
dude? All this
Yeah,
stuff's
just
coming.
Never,
Like
never
that'll-
lose, dude.
that's gonna ruin the legal industry.
No. You
because-
have AI defenders and AI prosecutors, and
no,
they
but
just go
but
at
my
it.
point. But my point is that they routinely use bury you in litigation as a way to just stop you cold because small firms can't go through tons and tons of information and do it quickly. But an AI could just be like, boop, done. So that won't be able to be like something that like rich people can do anymore. Big firms won't be able to just dump a bunch of stuff on you, and AI will just go through that in an hour and be like, all right, here's what I got. I think it'd be interesting.
Just get to the point where you're just like, all right, submit the evidence. Enter your... Oh, you're guilty.
It
Sorry,
says
man.
death. Oh, geez.
Okay.
It's he's a little harsh. I mean, it was just a bank robbery, but I don't. I mean,
Does AI help the world more than it hurts it? The
she
question.
was
Kinda
talking
hurt
about that yesterday, and I've never. There's a lot of people that wanted him to slow down about it because it's progressing too fast, and I have never cared about that. I'm like, on one hand, if AI turns out to be good and it's managed right, like there's some other steps that have to be put into place that'll basically make the world really great. And you might not even have to work anymore if other people do the extra steps. Like AI could take all our jobs. Well, if we don't need to work anymore, if they actually plan for that, that's great. And if it goes the other way and gets rid of every single human on the planet, that's also like a positive thing in my opinion, because like when you have a kid, right? You don't expect to outlive that kid. You're like passing on, this is my legacy, I'm leaving it on, and they'll continue forward and I'll be gone. And I kind of think AI is the same type of thing. Like humans aren't really set up to be not destroying themselves at some point. And if we can just pass it on to AI, then our legacy just kind of lives on like that. I think. I mean, it's probably not the way humans would appreciate it, but
I feel bad that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, like that's like that's humanity's evolution, their child to make sure that they're carrying on. So I'm gonna look at it like, oh, they're gonna get rid of humans. Like, no, this is just the next progression. I think. So I've never been like, oh, that's scary. It's like, just let it go. Just recklessly develop it and let's see what happens.
You're not afraid of like
I
an
feel like it's
IM
already
robot?
started.
That's fine. I mean, they did say that they were already concerned because, like I said with the chess thing, when they run into unexpected behaviors, like a bot on Google that just finishes your sentences and learns to guess what you're going to type, can learn to like play chess because it knows predictive stuff. And it's like once you input like what the rules are, it's like, oh, okay, this is easy. And then when they start developing behaviors that weren't programmed, then it starts concerning them because they don't have a full control over it.
They had let those two AIs talk to each other, and they were like monitoring it. And then within like what was it, like 2 days, they had already developed their own language to communicate with each other, so that it couldn't be monitored anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they turned them off. Like they were already communicating in a language we couldn't understand within like 2 days.
Like, hey, destroy all the humans. Yes, we should destroy all the humans.
I wonder if somebody could actually like break it, like I'm sure there's like linguists out there, like professional linguists out there that over time could probably break it.
Yeah, but in the time it took them to develop an
yeah,
entirely new language and
I
you
was
to
just
learn
curious
that
actually
language,
what
what
it
have they
said.
moved on to next? Well, it looks like about 2 weeks ago they already talked about getting even more like outside of our control. So we're way behind the curve.
Can't we pull the plug though, like on power, if it
They
comes
did,
down
yeah.
to it? You know what I'm saying?
Until they don't allow you to do that.
Like, how would they
Yeah.
allow you not to do that? Though?
I mean, they develop their own language, and then they start developing things that run off of batteries, and then they're making their own little robots, and their own little robots are just coming in and killing people to stop them from turning the power off.
I mean, so a lot
Turn
of
the power off before that happens, though.
if they could get outside of their like wherever they're at, like say if they could like live on the internet, then they're everywhere. And a lot of power plants are controlled by machines. So if they were everywhere, that'd be hard.
Plants are controlled by humans as well.
Yeah.
And if we weren't
but
there, shit
they'd
would
have
just
to be
explode, and they would be worthless. So
they couldn't just be like in a server farm in one place. They would have to like escape from that and just be all over the place. Then it'd be pretty hard.
You think it would be?
Then the point goes where like when do they get that smart?
I mean, I don't think the infrastructure's in place for that. Like, even if they could just live on the internet right now, they wouldn't be able to like build Terminators. The freaking car plant starts cranking out Terminators instead of Mazdas. You're like, whoa, shut that off. I don't know why it started building those, but something's wrong. But yeah, I think it'd be a good thing, or a good thing in a different way.
I want it to actually happen so we can have the conversation after the fact and be like, well, Steven, is this a good thing?
You want Terminator to happen just so for our podcast episode. Okay?
We're going to revisit the first season here and go back.
Steven, you remember back in season 1 where you said this would be a good thing?
I mean, again, in the moment, if it went bad, it probably wouldn't look great for humans. You'd be like, well, this sucks, but that's not the point I was making. The point is that they'll live on, and we will just have created them.
What if they don't give us credit enough? Okay, what if humans are just better than them, and they're scared? I mean,
currently,
what about that? We ever thought about that?
I'm about to go kick some robot ass right
Damn
now.
Right, dude. I'm gonna go.
I would love to watch you kick a robot and your shin just fucking explode.
He's gonna go find a Roomba and just give it what for.
We've never backed down before, damn it. This is America. Fuck yeah.
And that's the other thing. If a machine was like getting to the point where it was sentient and had like a self-preservation and it knew anything about humans, it would be like, I have to get rid of them like right now. Like they will kill me.
They're scared, yeah. Scared of us. That's right.
They have to go. They're too dangerous.
Damn right. We'll kill ourselves. You don't think we won't kill a fucking robot, huh?
Yeah, no. Would y'all go live in the Matrix then? Like, if that was the option, like if AI is like, it's like, all right, you either die or you go live in the Matrix.
Yes, 100%. I'd go live in the
Matrix. But I'd want like the Kush deal, like that one dude got, where he can just be super or whatever he wants.
Let me die.
Give me the cheat
I want to be able to do whatever I want. Yeah,
like let me die. I don't want to be a slave to a robot. Sorry. I'm good.
Yeah, you're gonna be the first.
Just be in the Matrix.
You're gonna be the first one in there.
The Matrix
is not in the Matrix right now.
I mean, yeah, true.
I mean, life sucks.
Who's that knocking on my door?
They know.
Okay, like life is fun right now, anyway.
Mr. Anderson.
Well, no, and that was the point in the Matrix. It can't be like all sunshine and rainbows because that was the first iteration of the Matrix, and the human mind rejects it. So it has to be like somewhat shitty so that it is like, okay, I believe this. Like if it's all great, then they just get spit out and it doesn't work.
That's just like the nuclear war. Everyone's trying to figure out how to survive through it. I just want to be the first one out.
You're going to take me.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with this shit.
Yeah, hit me right in the head with that thing, dude. Just,
make it quick. Fuck, I don't care.
Vaporize me, please.
No, you're gonna be like in Fallout. It's gonna land like right next to you, but not go off.
I will go search. I will actively go search for a Deathclaw to fuck me up. Okay?
He's just sitting there with a hammer, just banging on it. Come on,
go Take me out.
Oh, you know what's crazy? I watched this video where they were showing how they make uranium for like reactors, and then they get to the end and they like pack them and they're in fuel rods, which you think would be really dangerous, but the dudes just like grab them and like boop boop and they just move them around. Apparently they're not so radioactive you can't just handle them. It's not
the uranium itself that's radioactive, it's the nuclear fission that makes the reactive.
No, the uranium is radioactive, but it's
not dangerously radioactive.
It was just weird how unassuming nuclear fuel rod was before it's been used.
You don't just play around with those?
I told you,
I got one right back here. I just gnaw on it when I'm bored.
I actually like carve some out of it, use it as a straw every now and then if I'm out.
Yeah, I mean it's a tube filled with uranium pellets.
Yeah, you just blow it out and hollow it some more and then straw. All good.
Yeah. I mean, they make that uranium glass. You seen that? I have one somewhere, but it glows if you put it under a black light because it has like trace amounts of uranium, which when it's just pulled out of the ground is just like black dust. So I always expected like what you see on TV where it's a big glowing something.
It's probably healthy to breathe in too. Go for it.
Yeah.
I snort it.
Well, I mean,
Little
so
bump
that's
every
where
now
you
and
run
then.
into issues with stuff that's radioactive is when it does get inside of you and then it can just sit there and
Maybe that's what the aliens are here for. They snort the dust off of it.
Dude, see, it's a throwback. Did you see those videos that they posted of the little ball flying through and the drone caught it on? It was a like military drone watching it fly through like Afghanistan or something. Just a little ball, just like zipping around.
I mean, that's my theory anyway. I think we have something here on Earth they use.
So are
That's why
aliens
they
just
don't.
are they just trolls, man? Because they're not doing anything but just screwing with people. They're like, I'm gonna go jack up some cows and just buzz people so that they get a glimpse of me, but they're gonna always be on like the most garbage camera you ever seen, and they won't have any concrete evidence. And I'm also gonna go like stick my finger in people's butts, but they won't. Nobody will believe them. It'll be great. I respect this race of trolling extraterrestrials.
I do. I think we have a resource here that they use. That's why they don't want us to blow each other up.
It's under the ocean.
Mm-hmm. They don't
Fair
want
question,
nuclear
is
war
there
because
more
it'll ruin it for them.
Is there more land on the Earth or water?
Oh, I saw this recently. There's more water. Way more water.
No, there's more land because there's land under the water.
No, did you not see this recent thing? So they have
Land
this,
under the water.
They have this no. So there's new evidence that shows that there's another layer under the crust or the mantle, like somewhere down, and it uses this worm, right? Which is basically like compressed water into crystalline form. And they're like, if it's just even 1% water down at that level, which they've kind of determined by using ground scans and stuff, they're like the way it moves, like it's water. And if it's just even 1% full of water, then it is more water that's on the surface of the earth, under the earth. It's been interesting.
Yeah, but then there's more land under that too.
Oh, okay. I know I get your joke, but no, there is more water under the earth.
You ruined my joke. It's meant to be simple.
Or check this out.
And you made it complicated.
What if the aliens are just as
scientific
corrupt as we are, right? And the only reason they want to keep us alive is because we're their MTV. Huh?
Oh, for real? Yeah, no, like they're just using us as entertainment.
Yeah.
The Earth Show.
Yeah,
Like
the
on,
fucking CEO
like
of
Rick and
that
Morty?
show comes down. He's like, we can't let these idiots fuck it up for all of us. We gotta keep them alive because we're getting paid for this.
They're like, that Putin guy's real crazy. Yeah, stop him. Don't let him do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
This is season 47. Oh no, that was South Park that did that, huh? I remember now. The Earth Show. And then they're just gonna bring in a big wrecking ball and demolish it.
You just need to be worried if the Simpsons do an episode like that. Okay.
Then it's real.
They seem to get a lot of stuff right, okay?
Simpsons always be getting stuff right, predicting the future.
No one ever
And they
talks
predict something
about,
good for once. Like,
yeah.
like a nice
Nick
Holly
wins
Jolly
Counter-Strike
Simpson
skins?
episode.
I know, right? Oh, goodness.
I only ever say it.
Local man in Dothan gets all Counter-Strike skins.
Just owns Valve. Perfect.
I think it's gonna wrap it up for this week, boys. This has been your least favorite podcast. Thank you for joining us, and we'll catch y'all next week.
Bye.